ARO.
Oh my gosh.
ARO.
Why am I screwing up here?
Okay, while you're doing that, I'm gonna talk about the match a little bit. This is the counterpart of this character generally does really good on this stage against this character, but unfortunately he is playing Roy and not Marth, and that means crouch cancel for days.
Now who do these players main?
So these two players, Creampuff mains Peach, currently the character he's playing at the moment, and then Bizarro Jam actually has an odd little lineup. He has a solid Young Link, which personally I would pick in this matchup. In fact, I used to counterpick this matchup as Young Link. The other character that he has, which also does well in this matchup, is Falcon.
Now, why does Falcon do good in this matchup?
The reason that Falcon does good in this matchup is because of the combo game. Not just because, like, he gets so much off of the grab. Like, in essence, like, if he grabs Peach, he just gets so much off the grab. And a lot of his options are so safe.
That was a beautiful ledge guard,
absolutely.
by the way. Not really allowing him to get back any kind of control.
Roy, without a doubt, having one of the worst recoveries in the game.
Oh, thank goodness he didn't hold down there. That was really bad.
Something that's super dangerous about this matchup is that Roy's big setup is down tilt, but he has to crouch during down tilt, and Peach is always ready for that down smash. Every Peach player knows how to down smash.
Well, you kind of have to play Peach.
Absolutely. It's one great move, as you're seeing right now, doing almost 68% almost entirely on itself. Up air.
No follow-up
Spaces
though.
the nair.
But he crouch cancels, which is did a fantastic job. Oh,
another reason Roy does so bad in this matchup, by the way, that nair was godlike. That nair was just like, I'ma barely tap you. I'ma barely just put you out there.
Now would he have? Now if he had hit him full on instead of just a light tap,
it would have still killed.
Okay.
Absolutely. The only reason that I think the light tap was better was because Bizarro Jam could have lived one more if he had DI'd up from a full hit.
Okay.
As we're talking, Bizarro Jam reading the tech in and taking the stock, tying it up 2 stocks apiece.
And not bad. I always say in Melee, you can always bring a game back.
You can.
You have to get those connections that you're looking for. And it's so vital that you do. Otherwise, you're gonna be in a lot of trouble.
So something Creampuff was trying to do there is a cool little float down air thing, which can poke through the stage, and typically it'll bring them up, and then you can nair them. But the thing with Roy that actually makes his recovery, in my opinion, almost as good, if not better, than Marth's, is he has those flare blades. He has those little like hitboxes surrounding his up B instead of just one hitbox.
Okay, yeah. Now, does Bizarro Jam have, like, why would he choose Roy?
I have no idea. The reason I know for a fact that the reason he plays Roy is because, well, there's 2 reasons. He mains Roy in Smash 4, and he doesn't want to be seen as the, I believe the quote was, gay Marth player.
Oh.
I don't know. Me and Bellsworth were talking to him earlier last week about how his spacing with Roy is actually very good. And if he played Marth, he'd probably have very high potential in the competitive scene. But because he plays Roy, his potential is just so stunted. That forward smash read was actually really good. I believe it was a roll in that he just, hey, you're doing that, I'm gonna forward smash you now.
It looked like he hit him with the tip of the sword though.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, Roy's often known as like the wet noodle. That's his sword, is the wet noodle with a brick on the end of it.
Oh, okay.
And
what?
Yeah, absolutely, because
not the hilt?
Not the well, so
I thought that was all his damage kick.
Yeah, so what I mean is a brick on the as the handle.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Creampuff doing a really both incredible and comical job of these turnip zones.
Oh my gosh.
And just like that, as we're talking about how bad Roy is, Bizarro Jam takes first game off of Creampuff on FD, which for Roy, who's generally considered a fast faller, is actually pretty hard because she has some solid combos on fast fallers.
Definitely. I do watch Melee every now and then. Like I said, I'm primarily a Smash 4 player, but I do stay tuned a little bit for Melee stuff.
Absolutely.
I know that Peach has such a good follow-up.
She probably has one of the best punish games in the game. On not just like every fast faller, but on most characters.
That was
tries to go for the cute little down
tilt.
Third B down his side B downwards, does like a couple of hits.
Yeah.
And it's actually super good because it can be good shield pressure.
Whoa, beautiful tech there.
Yeah.
Or Okemi is how people.
Yeah. The one thing that I noticed a lot from Bizarro Jam is the way he edge guards, and the way you edge guard as well. And you can tell from most Smash 4 players is they don't try and like grab ledge, because it's, see right there, he doesn't grab ledge. And it's kind of good as Roy because Roy's really bad off the ledge, and he doesn't have a lot of options because his ledge hop is so bad and so short.
Oh, I don't think he would have made it back regardless. But
That turnip would have killed him anyway.
I always think it's wise to try and at least make it back.
Yeah,
Because
absolutely.
You should never try and purposely kill yourself because you don't think you can make it
Yeah,
back.
unless you're in teams and you just need to get back to save your teammate. But this is not teams. This is Super Smash Bros. Melee singles for the Nintendo GameCube, currently being played on a Wii.
How ironic is that?
I know, right? Ooh, that's
misses the B there. What's that called? Flame?
It's called Flare Blade.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, he tried to do the down air thing again. Creampuff has to realize that's not going to work and try and edge guard him a different way.
He almost tasted that.
Yeah.
Get pineapple. All right, so he did such a great job of just punishing him when he's recovering.
Yeah.
Or just trying to get back
Absolutely.
to the stage. Is that wet noodle hits that you were talking about?
Yeah. The thing with Marth that makes him so good is that he can hit really hard from very far away, and it makes his zoning game so good. But with Roy, he might as well not even have a sword and just be punching people. Because the tip of his sword literally does like eight damage at the very max, and in Smash 4 that might be like a decent hit, but in this game, it's rare for a move to do less than 10%.
Except Peach's down smash was 50.
Actually, if you crouch cancel all of Peach's down smash, you can take a solid 78%.
That is
Ridiculous and stupid.
one down smash.
Yeah. That was a really solid nair, reading his aerial drift.
I knew it was some high percent. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Nair's, I honestly believe that Peach's nair is one of the best nairs in the game because it's just so disjointed and it's just so long and it comes out on frame 3. It's just Peach's nair is so good.
Who would you say has the best nair?
I'm biased, but I'm biased because I use a lot of nair as a Pikachu player.
Okay.
So I see nairs and I'm like, oh, that's a good nair. I believe that probably the best nair is Falco's, Fox's, Peach's, or Pikachu's, all of which are like super good for their own reasons.
Now, how do you feel about Dancing Blade?
I think it's the only way Roy can do anything. I think Dancing Blade for Roy is better than all of his neutral moves. Just in general. What about in Smash 4? I feel like generally it's not used very much in Smash 4.
Surprisingly, Roy still uses it just as much. A lot of his.
Oh, that was actually such a smart counter. I'm sorry, what were you saying?
No,
go for it.
It was a beautiful counter.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right, and he did a fantastic job.
And I'll talk about why that was so beautiful after this, but
Oh no, but Dancing Blade does quite a lot of damage and allows for more follow-ups. Roy doesn't actually use it as much. Neither does Marth. A lot of their game is more spacing.
yeah.
Roy has to get in all the time.
Oh.
That is unfortunate.
Bizarro Jam having...
So why was...
So that counter was so good because Nair's obviously going to do a lot of knockback, but what's great, like with Marth's counter, that wouldn't have been as good an option, but Roy's actually multiplies the damage, whereas Marth's just gives like the same amount of damage, same amount of knockback,
okay.
same like as always, and that's the one situation I think that Roy's better than Marth is just the counter.
Well, if it's a multiplier, why
Yeah.
wouldn't it be better?
Yeah, absolutely. I think the only reason people would argue that it's not is because the activation time is slightly longer, and it only works for far less time than
Okay.
Marth's.
But it's powerful, but...
Absolutely.
That shield is getting awfully low.
Yeah.
I feel like...
Fortunately,
Oh!
Speaking of shields, we have
he just
Mr. Saturn.
completely dodges
Yeah.
it. He's like,
I
don't
think
even...
Saturn. Oh my God!
Wow.
Despite that SD, despite the whole game being almost what 6 minutes long, Bizarro Jam seals it out 2-0 over Creampuff on Dreamland.
He's got one more match.
Absolutely. This could totally turn around. This could totally be a sweep. It depends on how Creampuff takes the fact that he just lost to a Roy.
True.
That's a good choice. Creampuff saying, let's go Fountain. I like this stage a lot for Peach. I like it a lot for a couple of characters. Other characters... See, that is one of the main reasons I love this stage for Peach is because of the lowering and heightening platforms.
I miss Fountain of Dreams.
In Smash 4.
This is one of my favorite favorite stages.
Yeah.
I love it. I think it's such a great... There's just a great stage build.
Not just a good stage build, but it's like aesthetics are just so beautiful.
I agree. I really like the music, the stage. I love the water on them where it reflects the image. It's beautiful.
So,
Now he's actually bringing it back.
yeah,
Now why is he using? Why would you use?
because he's ballsy.
Well, you kind of.
The only reason I
have
can
to be to play Roy.
Yeah,
The only reason what?
the only reason I could see him like actually charging that flare blade was hoping that Creampuff would come down with like a fair nair, down air, back air, basically come down on him and just like intercept it. But Creampuff was too patient for it and didn't quite do that.
That was a nice down tilt into up B. Oh my gosh.
Fun fact, up B on Puff can actually kill if you reverse the first hit. It'll just kill straight off the top, no matter what DI. Can't tech it. It's so interesting.
Puff?
Puff.
Up B?
No, so Roy's up B, if you reverse Roy's up B on Puff, like a rested Puff,
Yeah.
they'll die instantaneously, like a shield break on Puff.
Why? That was a beautiful counter, by the way.
Just because of the vertical knockback that it has.
That's interesting.
On any stage, like it doesn't matter. The only thing that can save you is the ceiling. But
Oh goodness.
Bizarro Jam's using some nairs, and I don't approve of nair usage from Roy. It is because it's just the wet noodle. The wet noodle is just like I guess you could call it like Peach's nair, except it doesn't come out anywhere as fast, and it's multi-hit, so it's not as strong. It's just not good.
Oh man, he is just reading Creampuff hard here.
Creampuff is looking a little bit flustered, and you can see his legs crossed over. That's his classic Mewtwo King, you know?
Oh yeah, okay. Oh man, just the follow-up.
Bizarro Jam's getting a lot out of these dancing blades.
Oh, he made it back.
And,
Very
and Creampuff keeps missing his edge guards. That's one vital thing that keeps happening, is Creampuff cannot get the edge guards. At the beginning of the set, he was doing a decent job turniping, getting the edge guards, but he cannot do them anymore. And he needs to pick it up if he wants to make back this almost entire stock difference.
Oh
This is so scary.
Oh, man.
Creampuff trying to wait it out. But oh my gosh.
Oh wow, Nair?
Yeah. Like I said, Nair's so strong, so fast.
Well, he was at hyper sense.
Absolutely.
Oh man, just the
Goodness. And with that, we're on a 2-to-1 difference. Creampuff being, well, not losers bracket stock, or winners bracket stock, because this is round robin.
Yeah.
But this could be his last stock of the round.
Oh man, he's just tripping him up with dancing blade here. Now, are there any notable Roy mains?
Sethlon, okay, the only Roy mains that are like, are you talking mains or like people that can kind of secondary Roy?
Mains.
Sethlon. Sethlon is a PM Roy main. He literally plays Roy in this game kind of just for fun. He doesn't take it super seriously, at least not in what I've heard or seen or...
Okay, so there's not really any Roy mains.
No, not at all. You don't see a whole lot of low tier mains.
Get the slip.
Oh!
Fireblade coming out.
Bizarro Jam taking a deep breath. He's sweating a little bit, but closing it out 3-0 over Creampuff.
Fantastic job.
Creampuff getting 2-stocked by a Roy. Just pointed that out real quick.
Regardless, that's amazing.
It's a good time.